Guys, name me one country on earth, okay, that funds other countries more than they fund their own. I want to know one country that does that, okay, at the level that we do. Keep that in mind. Give me one other country. I mean, if you guys can give me one other country, I will absolutely accept it, and I will say, you know what, I'm wrong. Right, but after some thorough researching, guys, I can't find one. Like, I could not find one that, specifically one that had a program like Fema, for example. Right? How can Fema be losing funds at the rate that it is, while the fund for the migrant crisis is just basically increasing and increasing? And is it because the migrant crisis is making you money? Let me know, because it kind of looks like that, outside looking in here. Again, I am absolutely just outside looking in, right? And it looks absolutely terrible. Terrible. I mean, again, guys, there are people in Asheville, North Carolina, who have paid taxes their entire life, right? And now to be told that basically the foundation that covers disaster responses is going broke because they're having to fund people that have never paid into taxes. Guys, I don't know. Only in America, bro. And again, I love my country. I absolutely love my country. You are to treat your country like it is your mother. Right? Your mother has flaws. Yes, absolutely. Right? But you're not going to disrespect my mother. I'm not going to do it today neither. Right? But I'm just pointing out there are some flaws here. Okay. There are in fact some flaws. And these flaws are dangerous, bro. Right? Specifically if you've been paying into something and we're not able to actually get any type of return from that, bro. The return on investment is absolutely abysmal. But either way. Suggestion via Discord, guys. Migrant aid under fire as the Department of Homeland Security issues a warning on FEMA funding. Let's check it out.
And then there's this aspect of all of this, Sandra. Listen to this. The Homeland Security Secretary, Alejandro Mayorkas, is warning that FEMA does not have enough funding to make it through the rest of the hurricane season. But the department has hundreds of millions of dollars designated to support illegal migrants.
Right.
Chad Pergram is live on Capitol Hill with this. Chad?
John, good afternoon. Here's the conundrum. Republicans point to a man-made disaster like the border crisis having enough money, but the response to a natural disaster like Helene running low on cash. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says FEMA is fine for now.
Okay.
We are meeting the immediate needs with the money that we have. We are expecting another hurricane hitting. We do not have the funds. FEMA does not have the funds to make it through the season.
And guys, we keep this in mind. We do have another hurricane coming through the Gulf, currently heading east, most likely Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, South Georgia, Florida again, right? And then whatever happens when it hits land. We do definitely have something coming, and it frightens me to know that, okay, if you're saying you could do something for Asheville currently with the money that's there, why are you not doing it already? All right, I think you should be rushing to that, to the aid of this absolutely historic city that has been completely destroyed, basically, bro. All right, do something. All right, don't just talk. Literally do something. And to know that there's something else coming for the southern borders, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Congress infused FEMA with $20 billion for immediate disaster aid in last week's spending bill, but Helene will drain FEMA's reserves because it was so catastrophic. The hurricane season runs through the end of next month. Congress approved $640 million to help communities deal with an influx of illegal immigration. But money for the border and natural disasters come from different accounts.
We're so quick to forget things like the incidents in Maui or hurricanes here in Florida, or even the recent hurricane with Hurricane Helene that's impacted North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia so much. But we'll focus and prioritize illegal criminal migrants as well as for borders 9,000 miles away.
Some lawmakers want Congress to give communities wrestling with the migrant crisis $3 billion next year. House Speaker Mike Johnson is mindful of more disaster funding this fall.
Listen, I like the idea of helping, more communities, right? But that definitely does sound like a raise in taxes, and I do not like raises in taxes. I just want to go ahead and point this out. All right, I don't like it. Taxes are already too crazy, specifically for those of us who have or run any type of corporation. It is absolutely crazy right now. But we need to do something, right? So I guess I would shut my mouth in this instance, guys, right? But we need to do something. Something needs to happen, right? I think it probably needs to be evenly spread across those who can actually, handle it a little bit better, guys. But either way,
Congress will have to address it. I mean, this is an appropriate role for the federal government. But to your point, Steve, we have to prioritize federal spending. We have a $35 trillion federal debt. You got to take care of national defense.
We'll never pay it back.
You have to handle federal emergencies.
Now, expect Congress to reload FEMA with money, then provide additional funds to help with Helene. That's on top of money Congress likely spends on wildfires in Hawaii, Hurricane Beryl in Texas, and a typhoon on Guam. John?
Right.
And I'll tell you, they can't get relief to the folks fast enough. Chad Pergram for us. Chad, thank you.
But to be honest, they need to. Okay. If they say that they have the money right now, they have the funds, and they're not absolutely running on E, then they should be out there, faster than all of the content creators who are running out there, right? Faster than all of the local heroes, for the most part, who are out there doing things with their own helicopters. You get what I'm saying here, guys? The government should be doing that if that's the case. If you want to give them funds and give them a name, four-letter name, basically, FEMA, you should be able to go out and do something. If that's the case. Because what it looks like from every single video that we've seen so far, or how about this, that you've sent me so far, right? It looks like they're doing nothing, guys. And we definitely need them to do something, specifically if they have the ability to do so. That needs to happen. Right? And again, even though I'm someone who doesn't like the concept of raising taxes under any circumstances, I think in this instance it would be fine to raise slightly, right? Just so we can actually refund something that actually has the ability to benefit. Like, I've been through a tornado pretty terribly. It's lifted the roof off of the house, broke all the windows, knocked down trees down, and FEMA came. They came and looked, actually. They came to look, and that's it, basically. Right? They gave us nothing. They did nothing really for us. We were responsible basically for, removing trees from the actual street itself. And I was just like, really? What are they for? So I kind of have a negative opinion initially, no matter what, basically, of them, because of my one singular experience I've had with them during some type of natural disaster. And it wasn't really amazing. Again, they did nothing for my household. Nothing. But if I didn't have you guys helped a lot during that time, absolutely. And we were able to kind of get things back on track, guys, right? But imagine, okay, where was FEMA then? But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.